Good evening and welcome to How to Make Dinner. I'm Paula. I'm just a gal who likes to drink beer out of a jar on a Saturday night and make cooking videos. This video is all about a special little flake called nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast is this really weird stuff. It is actually a yeast that grows on molasses. It's an inactive yeast, so it's not like the kind you make bread with. It won't make anything rise. But it comes in these little flakes and it's so flavorful. And the kind of nutrition community and the health nut granola community have been all over this for years and years, especially as a popcorn seasoning. So I'm eating popcorn right now. So it's been in the popcorn sphere for health nuts for quite a long time, but I'm just starting to see it more and more in the kind of the mainstream. And they're pretty readily available now, at least where I live, but I live in the granola capital of the world. I live in the Pacific Northwest in Canada. So we've been chomping on nutritional yeast for years. And it's, oh my God, it's so good. It makes everything cheesy, makes everything like this. It gives this really good, rich flavor. And I'm gonna share with you a few ways to use it so that you can enjoy all of its glory. The three applications I'm going to talk about today for using nutritional yeast in cooking. Number one is it makes anything creamy. So if you have something that's already creamy, but you want to make it even more creamy, nutritional yeast is a really, really great way to do that. A little bit like Parmesan cheese. So the same way you would finish a risotto or a pasta with Parmesan cheese, you can do the same thing with nutritional yeast. So I see it a lot in vegan recipes, things like caulifredo and vegan mac and cheese, because it literally, like, the color is yellow, so that helps with the cheesy aspect, but it really does have this rich, nutty kind of Parmesan cheese like umami kind of flavor, and it just works. Application number two is the roast and sprinkle. So nutritional yeast adds so much to any roast vegetables. If you're making home fries with roasted potatoes, sprinkle some nutritional yeast on that. It'll be amazing. Brussels sprouts. Crispy roasted Brussels sprouts. Get them nice and brown, cook to perfection, do the coarse salt thing, and just nutritional yeast. Like, tons of it. You can put so much on there. It's so good. It only makes it better. Sweet potatoes. Roasted squash, roasted whole carrots. This is like dreamy as hell. You're gonna just love it. You're just gonna put it on everything. The third application I want to talk about today is in this delicious dressing. So this salad dressing hails from one of two cookbooks that came from this part of the world in BC. I have them both. One of them is Whitewater Cooks, which comes from Nelson in the Kootenays in the interior of British Columbia. And the second one is Hollyhock, which is this like yoga retreat on Cortes Island off Vancouver Island where I live. And this stuff, as soon as it came out in those cookbooks, I just started seeing it everywhere. Like, all kinds of cafes and restaurants started using it as their salad dressing because it is so creamy and delicious. All you have to do to make it is mix together soy sauce, nutritional yeast, a clove of garlic, and some cider vinegar and a little bit of water. And just use the stick blender in a jar to blend it up and get it really smooth. And it's so creamy and delicious. And you can put it on, again, you can put it on everything. Top your rice with it. Use it for any salad. Drizzle it on top of the roast vegetables before you put the rest of the nutritional yeast on. Oh, this dressing is so good that I've started to see bottled versions of it in the grocery stores. So, and it's selling for like $8.99 a jar, but you can definitely make it, and it's going to be so much cheaper. And when you run out, you just make more. If you have all that stuff in your cupboard already, you're good to go. Yeah. So nutritional yeast, it's, I guess, it's a wonderful food. It makes everything delicious. Buy some, use it in every way that you can. I would say that popcorn is still kind of the gateway drug to nutritional yeast. Notice I barely even talked about the popcorn. It's a great popcorn seasoning. I still use it on pretty much every batch. This batch also has sauerkraut powder. Very huge shout out to Brad Leone of Bon Appetit for making that video. We're huge fans. We make kraut powder now. We borrowed a food dehydrator so we could make kraut powder. And it's wonderful on popcorn. All right, so that's it. That's it for the video. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you have any requests on videos, feel free to drop them in the comment section. If you're already a fan of nutritional yeast and this is nothing new to you, I'd love to hear about your favorite ways to use it. You can drop that in the comments as well. And yeah, looking forward to seeing you next time. Thanks again and happy dinner making. I hate the word nutritional yeast though. Can we rebrand it? It needs to be called like something flakes, like dream flakes or flavor flakes or something like that. I don't know. I actually don't even care about the nutrition of it. I just care how good it is. It's so good. I use it on everything. Oh, I gotta stop eating nutritional yeast.